Alright, 6th and 7th period people. I am going to the football game, so you're on your own today, and I have full confidence that you will get this assignment done in class if you work hard. The first thing that I would do if I were you is pull up your Reconstruction SAC documents that we were working with yesterday. This is the student documents, and that's what it is titled, from yesterday, and if you don't have it, it's on Schoology under the Reconstruction folder. And then also pull up the Reconstruction SAC guiding questions that you answered yesterday, and it looks like this. So right now, if I were you, I would pause this video and pull those documents up in front of you. Once you have them pulled up in front of you, you're going to scroll down in the questions document to right here. This explains what you're going to do today, so you can read that, except that you're not going to be with teammates today. You're going to complete this on your own, and then we'll discuss in teams on Monday. So if you scroll down to this page, organizing the evidence, this is what you are to accomplish today. So what you need to do is take the information right here and complete it. So up on top, you are going to be finding evidence that supports the argument that African Americans were free during Reconstruction. So you're going to use this document right here and just start with document A. Is there anything when you review document A that you could use to help you make the point that African Americans were free during Reconstruction? If you can use document A, you would put from document A, here is the point, or here is the evidence that tells you that African Americans were free during Reconstruction. Then you could go back to document A, and if there are 2 or 3 points that you can use from document A, you can use document A 2 or 3 times. So you could go back here. If there was another point that you wanted to make from document A, you would put it here. Then you'd go on to document B. Is there anything from document B that would help you prove your point that African Americans were free during Reconstruction? If there is, you'd go back and you'd put from document B and support your evidence. Now you may not be able to use any of document B to help you support your point that African Americans were free during Reconstruction. You don't have to use every document. You might only use 2 or 3 documents to support your point. So you'd go through all of the documents to try to make a decision on each one. Does that help me support my point that they were free? If it helps you support your point, you put it up here. So again, you're going through A, B, C, D, and E and making a decision on each one, whether it helps you support your point or not. So once you have the top portion filled out in terms of supporting your point that African Americans were free during Reconstruction, then you fill out the bottom part. Again, you go back to document A. Is there anything in document A that helps me provide evidence that African Americans were not free during Reconstruction? Go down through document B, C, D, and E. Again, you do not have to use every document here. It doesn't have to go A, B, C, D. Right? So you can use a document more than once, and you don't have to use all of the documents. Once you are done with this page, and you have this page completed, you are going to use all of the evidence on this page to help you write an essay question. Write an answer to an essay question, I should say. So then you go back to the Reconstruction folder on Schoology, and you click on the Reconstruction SAC folder, and you're going to click on Reconstruction SAC Consensus. Here's where you're going to write at least 5 sentences to answer this question. Don't pay attention to the "your group needs to" in the directions or the "we decided." You're doing this on your own. The other classes were able to do this in groups because I was there to guide them through the discussion. You're doing it on your own, and we're going to discuss it in groups on Monday. So everybody needs to post here in at least 5 sentences. Answer this question: were African Americans free during Reconstruction? So again, you would use all of the information that you put on the top and bottom of organizing the evidence to help you write at least 5 sentences to answer that question: were African Americans free during Reconstruction? So if you're here today, at the very end of class, you should have completed the Schoology discussion right here. I'll be on the bus. I'll have my phone with me, so if you have Remind, you could text me through Remind, or if you have a question, you could also email, because I get emails on my phone as well. So good luck with this. I'm sure you'll do a great job. Again, your I can statement for today would be: I can answer the question, were African Americans free during Reconstruction? The way that I know that you can do that is that you will have put your answer to that in at least 5 sentences right here on the Schoology discussion. Have fun and have a great weekend.